Hey everyone, today I have a review for you all of the new Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm stains. And I have been trying to get my hands on these for about a week now, and I finally have collected 9 of the 12 colors. I know it may seem like a lot, but I love them. That's why I'm reviewing them, to let you know about them and how much I love them. I give them a 5-star, definitely. And Revlon is a great brand, one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite drugstore brand. And just to give you a little bit of a background on them, they are a balm stain. So they have a balm factor in them, so they're very hydrating and smooth on your lips. They aren't going to dry out. I don't need to put on a chapstick or a lip balm before I put them on like I do with some certain lipsticks. They have that factor in it, and they all smell like mint. At first I thought it was just the first one I got, which happened to be this one. I thought that was the only one that smelled like mint, but once I started picking up more, they all smell like mint. So whatever that is, it's the hydrating, really nourishing factor for your lips. So that is really awesome. That's the balm part of it. And then it has a stain part. So the color factor in it, so look at how really gorgeous this one is. This color though is a stain. It is going to last for hours. You will not need to reapply it for hours. You know, if you have a really long day, of course you're going to need to touch it up maybe after a few hours or so. If, for example, I work 16-hour shifts, so it doesn't last me 16 hours. I did try it out. Didn't last me all 16 hours, but it does last through eating and drinking. It doesn't transfer onto your food or your products or whatever, your glass, but it will eventually start to wear away. And you may need to reapply it after probably, I'd say 5 to 6 hours. You might need to touch it up a bit. But lots of different colors, very hydrating, and the stain factor lasts a long time. People have been comparing them to the chubby sticks from Clinique because this is what they look like. You open them up and it's like the crayon that spins up, the top spins up. That's not a good one to show you because it's not as dark. Let me show you this one. See, this is what the top looks like, and you just spin the bottom and it just gets, you know, as you wear away the product, you just spin to get more product. So no sharpening involved. And that's exactly what the Clinique Chubby Stick does. I've never owned one, so I don't know. But I do think they're very comparable to the Tarte Lip Surgeons. And they're the exact same concept, where you open it up, the crayon type, really pigmented color, you spin it up, that sort of thing. And these last for a while too. They're very natural and they are very hydrating. So whereas these cost, though, I want to say that these are $22, like a Ulta. I paid $22 for them. And these are, I paid around $9 at CVS, but once they do go to Walmart, Walmart's generally a little bit cheaper, so you might even be able to get them closer to $8, $8 or even $7 something, possibly. So you're gonna be able to get them for at least quite a bit cheaper than the Tarte Lip Surgeons, and I think they're very comparable. So let's just kind of get into some real quick swatches of these, and I'll let you know some of my favorite colors. So this is Crush. This is just a burgundy color, and this is the first one I bought. It was the only one they had left at the Target I went to. This is what it looks like. Normally, I'm not really a dark lip person, but I really wanted to try it out, and I thought I would just go ahead and try it. And once it's on your lips, though, it's not as dark as it looks. That balm factor kind of lightens it up. That it smooths it out enough to where it's not just straight up color. So this is Crush right there. Next, I have one more darker shade, and then the rest are more colors that I really, really love to wear, and I think I'm going to wear more than I wear these two colors. But this is Romantic, and this is a red color, and it seems like it's really dark, but again, this balm factor really lightens it up. It's not a really dark red lip, but enough to see that red color. So that is Romantic, and I do really, really like that. I'm glad that I'm able to incorporate the red lip because I'm not comfortable with a full dark red lip, but with these, the way that they are formulated, it's not too dark and I feel comfortable with it. So next we will go with this one. This is called Sweetheart. This is such a pretty pink color. Oh my goodness, I love this, and I love really a lot of pink lip shades. So this is Sweetheart right there, and this is probably their darkest pink, I would say. And this is a really pretty color. It's just so great for spring, summer time, just to have this on your lips. And it does show up very well as a really nice pop of pink color. Next, we'll go with this one. What is this? Cherish. I love Cherish. I think Cherish is one of my top 3 favorites for sure. I've been wearing it a lot. This is a baby pink color though. It's not nearly as dark as the one I just showed you. What one? Sweetheart? Yeah, Sweetheart. I just showed you. So this is Cherish. So let's see here. Oh gosh. There's Cherish, and then there is Sweetheart. So if you can see, that's a little bit lighter. It's more of a baby pink than Sweetheart. But I do love Cherish. I would say Cherish is one of my top 3. And then next would have to be Honey, which is another one of my top 3. This is another pinky color, but I feel like it has some brown tones in it, because brown or maybe even purple, something to darken it up though. Look at how much darker Honey is compared to the other pink shades. It's got some sort of brown tone in it though, but it makes it a really, really nice color on my lips. I love Honey. So Honey and Cherish are 2 of my top colors, and then we'll go ahead and just talk about my 3rd favorite color, which is Precious. This is just a really nice nude color, so we'll put that one next to, what did I just say? What one was that? Honey. There's so many names, I'm getting them confused. I'll get a little bit more used to them. So I'll put it next to Honey. So there's Honey, and then this is Precious. So as you can see, they're both kind of browny shades, but Precious is definitely more on the lighter brown nude shade side. But what I'm wearing Precious on my lips today, and in fact, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more on. Oh, just because it feels so nice on my lips. But what's really, really cool, I think, is it matches my nail polish. Like, very, very close. And I happen to be wearing Wet n Wild Mega Last in private viewing, if you're interested in knowing that. So, Precious and this private viewing by Wet n Wild are totally go together. So I know MAC just recently launched their little collection where you could get the matching nail polish, the lipstick, and then the lip glass. So that's like an in thing right now, is matching all those things together. And so I really liked it. I just thought it was really fun when I realized that I had my nails painted and I put this on, and just such a similar color. They match perfectly. So that's a little kind of fun thing, is matching those. I think I'm going to start trying to do that a little bit more often, is matching my lip color to my nails. And then next I have, this is Charm. Now Charm is very light. I will put it, it's a light orange shade. It's very light. I don't even, there we go. Okay. It's a light orange shade. It's quite light though. I'd be careful with purchasing Charm unless you have the type of lips that light colors generally usually show up on you. I'm not so sure that Charm would really show up on a lot of people, or if you have dark skin and light colors generally show because of that contrast between your skin color and your lips. But Charm is definitely on the lighter shade. I think it's probably the lightest out of all of them that I own. Yeah, definitely. But I do like it a lot. Like I said, I do love all these colors and will continue to wear all these colors. There's not one that I am not liking. Next is Darling, and this is a lilac-y purple color. Let's swatch this up here. And this is very similar to their lip butter in Gumdrop. I have all my lip butters in a little case. Right here. Gumdrop, so very similar, the colors, but I like the lip stain better. I love their lip butters, but the lip stain has more power to the color. I feel like even though the colors are similar, this is a little bit more pigmented and you can see it a lot better. So there is, what is this called? Darling, a lilac-y purple color. I think that's a gorgeous color. Lilac is one of my favorite colors for this season, so I would definitely say Darling is definitely up there in my favorites. And then the last one is Rendezvous, and this is a really gorgeous dark orange shade. And the reason I say this for last is because I think it's very similar to Joy. In the tubes it looks like it's darker orange, but once you have it on your lips, it's very similar. The only difference is that the Revlons are a little bit more shiny than the Lip Surgeons, so they do look a tad bit different, but the color I believe is almost perfect dupes. So if you're interested in an orange shade and you had possibly liked Joy, I think that this would definitely be an okay alternative. So this is Rendezvous, and I'm going to swatch it down here so you can see. I want to kind of just compare them. So there's Rendezvous, and let me really quickly swatch Joy, the Lip Surgeons in Joy, next to it. So there they are, very close. Yeah, I think my camera is showing true to color how close they are. I definitely recommend these Revlon Just Bitten lip balm stains. Definitely go check them out at your local store. I think they're going to become more easily accessible now that they're not quite as new. They're going to be getting them in more stores and easier for you to get. And definitely leave in the comments below if you've had a chance to try them out and if you like them or not. You know, even just because I love them, some people might not like them, and tell me why you didn't like them if you didn't, or why you liked them if you did, and what some of your favorite colors were. I'd love to just find out what your favorite colors were, if they're similar to mine, or if you liked some of the ones that I wasn't a huge fan of. And definitely stay tuned for some pictures of some swatches of these colors if you're interested in going out and getting some, and if you want to see a picture of them before you go out and purchase them. So I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.